Hi, and welcome to another episode of Passionpreneur TV. Today I am here with Deborah Janz from Impact Marketing International. And Deborah and I have known each other for a long while and watched each other's careers grow. And I'm just so happy to have you on the show, Deborah.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming. So a little bit for the viewers who have not maybe heard of Impact Marketing, because it has grown over the years, and a little bit about where you started and where you are now.
I grew up with a father who was a salesman, and I think that influenced my career. When I look at it now, it's like, holy cow, did my dad ever have an impact on everything I did? So, I started working on computers when I was like 7 years old and was doing computer programming. So I was totally an early adopter in the technology, and everywhere I went, I was always like, I worked in a travel agency, and when they weren't busy, because in those days you just waited for the phone to ring, and they'd be painting their fingernails, and I'm like, okay, let's create a sandwich board, or I'm going to go knock on doors down in Port Kells and see if we can drum up some business. So I just had a natural energy to go and drum up business, and that combined with technology just became a thing. And when it became a thing, I was there. And my brother and I and my dad actually built a website called Kids App, and we had over 1 million hits on that website every month, and Google wasn't even around at that time. It was a safe site for children.
So it does sound like you would be in situations and you'd be like, how can we make this better? And
Totally.
like, how can we get more people here? And yeah, that is so cool. So your brain just worked that way.
Just worked that way, yeah.
You have now taken impact marketing to a whole other level.
Yeah, it's grown a lot, and I do have a team, a full-time team, as well as about 14 contractors that are out there. And we do full-service digital and inbound marketing for clients, and we specialize in clients who have an international target audience, and along that path we ran into international education, and that's become a big focus for us.
And when you say international market, would you also help, say, people who own digital products or are trying to get their product out to the masses across the world?
Absolutely. Because we don't just work with Google. We work a lot in China, and they don't even have access to Google. Mm-hmm. And we work with the Chinese demographic.
Right.
And so they don't have access to Google, so they use Baidu and they use Naver and all of these other search engines that we optimize for and monitor their analytics. So it's a little bit different than just targeting Langley or White Rock or whatever.
Yeah. So where are you headed now? Where is Impact Marketing International?
Okay, you don't mean like Singapore on Friday.
Yeah, I mean like I'm going to Singapore and then I'll be in China. And
we have really enjoyed working with international education, and we want to work more with other organizations that are seeking that international audience. And sure enough, this research, we call them perception studies, has been the most fulfilling work that I've ever done in my life, and I believe ties very much to our name, because I feel like it's the most impactful work that we've ever done and that I've ever done personally. It's really fun because we have this marketing engine that's going, and this is something new, but it ties so much to our marketing work, and it allows me to really become intimately knowledgeable about our clients and their needs and who they are and who their target audiences are.
Mm-hmm. If you'd like to have Deborah come into your organization and do a perception study, or maybe you have a conference you'd like her to come and speak at, or train your staff, please follow this link below. If you're an entrepreneur and you'd love to come on the show, please drop me a line. Otherwise, I encourage you to follow in your own heart's desire. And I'm Adara, and I dare ya to be the difference. Okay, I'm starting.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I was about to talk. Hold on, I just put on my camera face for a second.